forward, keeping a little bit of awareness at our tummy, trying to keep a bit of a space. And back down, and then the other side. So breathe out. Now if we can hold for our 8, we're not collapsing into the arm and shoulder, really lift the waist up. Hi, and welcome to your workout for today. Today, bring yourself down onto your mat or whatever you're using on the floor, and let's get started, okay? So feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart if you can. Widen them, straighten them out a wee bit more if you need to. I want you to think about your sit bones and your bottom, and I want you to try and be nice and even, right to left on those, okay? And then I want you to think about a little bit of string at the top of your head, just making you a little bit straighter and taller, okay? And just as we take a couple of breaths here, you're going to think about lengthening and just feeling a wee bit of awareness around your tummy, your back, okay? So if you struggle to sit tall here, just take your time trying to let your body straighten out. Okay, today we're just going to do a little bit of everything, okay? Inhale and exhale. Now you can either use your hands behind your thighs for a wee bit of support, or you're going to float them in front. Okay, we are going to start to come down into our C curl. So we are scooping in our tummy, we're keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed, and we're just coming as far as we can. Hold for a little second, take a breath in. And then breathe out, again, use your tummy to sit up. And I want you then to just lift the arms and open out your chest. Take a nice inhale, breathe out and curl down. Now, I might just come to here, and that's enough for me and my tummy muscles, okay? So if I've got any issues around my tummy and my lower back, I just want you to come down a little and then come back up and rest, okay? And again, use your hands if you want. If you are a wee bit stronger, you're going to come down a little lower, maybe even all the way to the mat, okay? So breathe out, curl down. Try and think about your lower back being the first thing to touch the floor, okay? And the last thing to lift from the floor. So bring yourself up, lift the chin, and again, push lower back into the floor, and again, sit up nice and tall. Okay, breathing out to come down, taking an inhale at the bottom and breathing out to come back up. Okay, but if you are falling down, please don't. Okay, just do the C curl. Ooh, try and keep your heels on the floor, better than me. Okay, so I'm going to do just a nice easy one this time. Curl, think about really scooping everything in towards the center, really curving into your back. Inhale and back up. Good job. Let's do a couple more. Breathing out. Keep the chest area nice and open. Keep the arms relaxed. Breathing out, come up. Big stretch at the top. Good job. Okay, if you're doing just the C curl, do maybe 2 more. If you're coming all the way down with me, make this your last. Breathing out. And up you come. Good. You're going to take your 2 legs and straighten them, okay? And they're just a bit wider than your hips. Now again, if I can have a nice straight back here, then I'm going to just stay where I am. If I need to, I could put a little pillow, a wee folded up towel underneath my tailbone, or if you've got a yoga block or something like that, feel free to give yourself a wee bit of a slope, or bend your knees. We've got arms out in front again. This time we're going to do spine stretch forward. We're going to inhale and we're going to try and stack up beautifully tall. Okay, having a mirror nearby for some of these ones can be really helpful. Okay, so inhale, stack, let your toes relax, and then see if you can pull your toes towards you as you stretch forward. Okay, so modify by bending your knees or sitting on something like a block or a pillow. Okay, inhale, stack, shoulders down and back. Breathe out, 3 more. And again, breath in, breath out. Reaching those hands forward, keeping a little bit of awareness at our tummy, trying to keep a bit of a space here, like we're reaching up and over. Good job. And sit back up, nice and tall, and then let it relax. We're going to bring ourselves down onto our back. Okay, so roll yourself down. You're welcome to use a little pillow or a towel for your head if you like. Okay, so just take a wee second just to settle yourself down here. Give your pelvis a little tip forward and back. Okay, and settle somewhere with a little gap under your lower back, back of rib cage and shoulder blades on the floor. Bring your fingertips up, take a nice breath in, and we're going to breathe out and do our opposite arm and leg extension. Make sure that as we do the nice easy level, that your rib cage stays totally still, your pelvis stays totally still. Imagine you had a little tray of drinks balancing on your pelvis, and as your leg and arm move, that's not tipping side to side, forward and back. Opposite arm to leg. Okay, breathing out. Now, keep going there, or bring your knees up into what we call tabletop, and then breathe out and come from here. But if by doing that, your back is starting to lose control and arch, I want you to go back to feet on the floor for now, okay? And again, it takes me a second to work out what is my opposite arm and leg. Breathing out, okay? Now this knee, the one that's not meant to be moving, don't let it move, okay? Now you could go just halfway out and back in, okay? Just halfway, inhale in. It's up to you. Let's do 4 more of whatever you can manage. Inhale, exhale. Are your shoulder blades still on the floor, or have you lifted them up? They should still be on the floor. Last one. Hug the knees in. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Good job. Okay, we're going to bring our head and shoulders up. Okay, and I want you to bring your hands slightly overhead, and you're going to reach them down by your side as you point the legs up. Now, again, inhale, exhale. You can keep them up nice and high, or you can make them go a little lower if you're stronger. Now, I can make this easier by bringing my head down. Now, you must keep lower back on the floor, okay? And just kick the legs as straight as you feel able to. Otherwise, stay up here. Take the legs lower if you're able to. My lower back for everyone is pressed into the floor, okay? Easier options. Stay with the head down, lower back on the floor, always keeping the knees in close, okay? Sometimes in class, people's knees start coming up and down from here, feet on the floor. Knees must stay in. Feet just kick from there. Knees stay in, feet kick. Let's do 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. And 1 more. Well done. Bring your feet back to the floor. Just give yourself a wee quick stretch. Let the 2 knees fall to the same side as each other. And squeeze them back in and over to the other side. In the short videos, we don't have quite as much time to spend lying still. But you feel free to take a bit longer at the end if you like. Okay, bring yourself back in. All right, I want you to turn onto your side with me. We're just going to do one more thing today. Okay, so we're on our side. We've got nice bent knees. We've got our elbow underneath our shoulder. And what I'm going to get you to do is, again, a couple of different options. You're either going to just see if you can lift your hips up and tap them back down. So we breathe out and lift, inhale down. Or you're going to take the top leg and straighten it, and again, work from here. Inhale down, exhale up. Or you're going to hold and see if you can circle the top leg. Okay? Now I am lifting from my waist and I'm pushing my knee into the floor. I actually, as much as my shoulder's working, it's not all about my shoulder, okay? If you're circling, change direction. If you're just lifting and lowering, just keep going. Okay, let's do 3, 2, 1. Can you hold yourself up and do a wee pulse with me? Okay, 6, 5, breathe, 3, 2, 1, up you come. Give the knees a wee bend and have a little stretch over. Okay, swing your legs round to the other side. Exactly the same for the second side. Okay, so again, elbow underneath shoulder, knees bent to start with. Do a few of these, okay? Do a few straight leg or hold, and then see if you can circle. Keeping the upper body really strong. Okay, if you need to adjust the elbow to be more underneath you, please do. Keep this lower side really strong. Change direction, 5 each way. Okay, just up and down if you prefer. 2, 1. Can we pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going, 4. Pulsing from our waist and our leg. I think that's 1. Down you come. Up you come, and again, have a nice wee side bend. Well done. And back into center. Bring your feet back out in front. Final wee stretch. Fold the legs, put them out in front, whatever you prefer. Arms down by side. And I want you just to bring yourself round like you're hugging round a big beach ball. And then open out chest and arms. Big stretch. And again, breathe out. Inhale, open. Push the chest forward. One more. And open. Well done. Okay, hopefully you just feel your legs, your arms, your tummy all a little bit more awake. All right, so well done, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.